Good morning, everyone. Today's a beautiful day. Heading to my father's so that way we can get all of our equipment and go start mowing some properties. We do have a ton of properties to mow today, so I'll be able to get some good footage for you guys. And I'll see you once we get over to my father's. So we're at our first two properties. It rained a good bit last week, so we have this lawn to cut. Everything's been looking good on this one since we've been kind of maintaining everything. And then the second one, everything really popped up. So you'll be able to see that one here in a second. Everything just popped up out of nowhere. And we just cut this 2 weeks ago. You can kind of see everything's growing really quick, especially when it rains out here. So we're gonna get everything looking good, back in order. And you'll definitely be able to kind of tell the difference between her property that we're gonna be cutting and kind of even the neighbors, and be able to see that difference really well here once we're done. All right, so we just finished up both of these properties. You can see this one, like I said, everything was already looking good, so regular maintenance there. And then you'll see a big difference on the other property over here where everything was growing up like crazy just from the rain. You can see now how everything's looking good, proper height. And then you can even see kind of where we did everything, where everything's still kind of growing up like crazy. It used to look like that. Cut everything down, and now it's back down to normal. On to the next one. So here we are at our next job. You can kind of see this one's going to be quick, but everything's kind of overgrown. Same thing over here as well. A little bit of poison ivy, and then we do have the front to do. So this one should be pretty simple and quick, but everything with the rain just kind of been sprouting up super quick. So I'll catch you one before we're done. So we're finishing up here. We trim back this bush a little bit to kind of give more access to the steps. Everything's kind of trimmed down. Everything kind of even looks even somewhat with the neighbor's yard. Then we have my father still finishing up the back. We're almost done here. It's always hard getting everything in the fence, just because it's, especially like right now with the wall, doesn't make it the easiest. There are pavers here, and you can see how much we really cut down in this backyard, where now he has access to it. It's going to make it super simple for the customer to be able to get back here, access the shed or the parking in the back.
Welcome to this episode of Where the Hell I Park My Lawnmower. I don't know. We gotta cut some weeds. We gotta do this. We gotta do that. Gotta pull some weeds. We gotta hit some stuff with the weed whacker. Look at them roots. That's a root. Root and tune. We have a little bit of tree hangover here. We must drink too much. To hit this hill, we gotta do it with the weed whacker. Wata, wata, wata. So, no more than that. And shit, you can fall down, you can bust your ass. So, we're gonna hit that with the weed whacker. Junior that's videoing, he's gonna hit all that with the weed whacker. I'm gonna mow, and I'm gonna take a nap in the truck. I mean, paperwork. You think I'm doing paperwork. I'm actually sleeping, but I'm doing paperwork. So it's looking good around here. We're doing some good stuff. Doing a cleanup. These guys are burning down the house. So we're making it too when we go to our customers that don't block anyone else in. Otherwise they're stuck here forever. We'll pull some of these other weeds out. We'll hit all this with the weed whacker. Again with the hill. Might be able to do it with the lawnmower. Depending. Never know. But get the riding mower out, we do what we can, and then we do everything else in between. Just another day. Found the lawnmower. It's in a trailer. Should wear long pants, not shorts. Because when you cut and you hit poison, it's gonna get all over your legs like it did for me today. Good things, good feeling. You know, you get the itch, oh man, get that good scratch going, and then your sun, it burns, great. So a hill like this, when the dirt is soft, even just a hill like this in general, you have to weed whack the damn thing. Takes longer. You got to adjust your pricing accordingly. But we gave him a price for this year, so we're going to stick to that. We'll honor that. Even if it takes a little longer, it's okay. You know, you can't always get what you want. Boss keeps working me like a dog. I don't get lunch. Make sure you drink plenty of water. Always have a cooler on your truck. We found out that the Yeti cooler, after about 2 weeks with no ice, the waters were a little bit cold. They're still cold. So Yeti, shout out to you guys. Amazing product, because my other cooler, nah, that would not happen. Okay, so new customer. We just moved in, falling behind because there's a lot going on when you move into a new home. And then you start to find things like a ton of leaves back here. So we're gonna blow all them out. We're just gonna mulch it. We're gonna hit it with the push mower and just mulch it. There's no sense of trying to pick them up. But, you know, try and be a decent person. Try and help a person. We're picking up all the leaves and everything. She's doing the weekly cutting service. That's the only thing we're doing back here. Push them leaves out, hit it with the push mower, and that's it for the back, because the back's pretty good. The sidewalk here, we'll get with the weed whacker. Hit it with the, I can probably hit this with the riding mower once. And then we'll get the leaf blower back here, clean the sidewalk for her all the way down through. Her driveway, blow all that out. Even if it's into the grass, at least it's out and it looks nicer. We have to watch the roots. There are a lot of roots that have come up. We started gathering some of the twigs. We're gonna throw it in the back of the truck to get them out of here for her. The hedges, we're gonna trim them up, make them look a little nicer. So if you do the leaf blowing, I'll do the hedge trimming, and then I'll start cutting the grass, because all this sprouted up just because we got a little bit of rain one day, and that's what happens. But right now, like everyone else, looks really nice, and being new to the area, she doesn't want to be the one that is not getting stuff done, and she just moved in, just bought a lawnmower. But it's stuff like this. You got to watch out for the big rocks. Got to watch out for the roots. You know, this stuff, when you go to, you know, depending on the area you're at, this is going to have little prickers in it. So if you go to grab it, it'll stab you. Ouch. See? It'll stab you. Where are they at? And they hide too. They're in here. Right there. See that? That basically is a needle. That goes into you, it will hurt. So we're gonna trim that up, trim the other ones up. We're gonna make it look good for her. It's gonna look spectacular. We're gonna make it look really nice. Pull some of the weeds. That's what we do. Make it look good for her. Neighbors will be happy, because if you take a look at the neighbor's lawn and her lawn, it's night and day. So we want to try and bring her nighttime to daytime.
What's going on, everyone? So we're at our next customer's house. Forgot to get footage of the last one, but so this one we got to finish clearing out all these leaves, push it back even further. Everything else just regular, cutting the grass. You got my dad leaf blowing back there. So I'll touch base with you guys once we're done. So we just finished cutting this customer's lawn. Look how beautiful it looks. Everything right back down to its normal height. So that way they can sit at the fireplace, not have to worry, have everything look beautiful. And then my father did blow all the leaves back, so let's check on that to see how he did. I know the customer wanted everything kind of pushed back even more, so I think he did a good job getting it done, having everything kind of pushed right back down. Now on to our last one.
So on this episode of not cutting my own lawn and making it turn into this, we end up dealing with this. So get a good view, take a look, pan around. we get a phone call. Hey, you want to cut my lawn? And that's how that actually goes. Sure, why not? For $49.95. But he's a friend, so, and a brother. Not my real brother, just a brother. I have no idea where the hell his property line is, so he'll probably come out and chat with us and tell us where it's at, and God only knows. But thank God, last job for the day. It's midnight somewhere, not here. I think his property line is somewhere over here. If I had to guess,
You said it's a stop sign.
we should probably knock on a neighbor's door. We could probably cut their lawn too and make some more money. But my guess is it's somewhere in here. You can usually see a path.
Which it looks
Some
like
sort.
right here.
Right, so it looks like it's right in here. So, you know, if we're off a little bit, we're off a little bit. You know, I've had a few people just so you know, you're cutting my lawn too. Sorry, didn't know, but if you're okay with it, I'll just continue doing what I'm doing. It works out. And I'm the man. You're doing the weed whacking, I'm doing the mowing. I wear my Bose headset, which are soundproof, so I don't hear anything but the mowing. So when people try and talk to me like my son, I don't hear a damn word he's saying.
All right, so we just finished at this job. Turned out amazing. Thankfully, that was our last and final job for the day. We had a long day. I think, what time is it? It's about 5 o'clock now, and we started about 8 in the morning. So we've been putting in the work, getting everything done. But now we just gotta head home, put everything away, clean it up, and then we're all set to go. So now we're done for the day, and now I'm heading home. We cleaned everything up, got everything put away. So we had a very productive day when it came to mowing, added a new customer, and I know we don't have anything scheduled for Friday besides my father cutting a family member's lawn. Nothing Saturday, and then Sunday as well, we're off. And then I know Monday, Tuesday, we have a big job scheduled, so you'll be getting some content there. Wednesday, I don't know if we have anything yet. And then Thursday is back to regular mowing. And then hopefully you guys are liking the content we're putting out. If you are, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as it does help us. And until next time, take it easy.